Hello and welcome to CNN 10. I am Boy Wire. It's time for your 10 minutes of news on this Tuesday of Teacher Appreciation Week. Keep your teachers some heart and today let them know you appreciate them with an announcement about it at the end of today's show. That's a tease. Also, submit those words of tomorrow. Hashtag your words Wednesday. Follow me at Wire. Put your words definition in the comments section of the most recent post and I want to choose a winner to work into tomorrow's show. Let's go. We start today with unprecedented cancellations and delay at Newark Airport in New Jersey and have impacted travelers for more than a week. The cause is a nationwide air traffic controller shortage, which is estimated was 20% of New York's controllers worked up the job in protest of their management. Air traffic controllers are traffic cops in the skies, coordinating and directing takeoffs and landing and monitoring flight path. It takes years to be certified for this high stakes job that has long shifts, sometimes 6 days a week, with a starting salary of around $60,000. It's an important job. Absolutely, it's an important job. Well, it's a backbone for it. If you said Yellowstone, ding ding, you're correct. It is 72 Yellow First National. It's a federally confined. There are other make it. There are other major U.S. airports being impacted by the air traffic controllers shortage. The Federal Aviation Administration is seeing a shortfall of around 3,000 controllers as of last year. The number was calculated before the Trump administration included air traffic controllers in a federal buyout offered to millions of workers. The FAA is now offering incentives to boost the numbers, like increasing star salaries, giving bonuses to the graduate, and yearly bonuses for eligible controllers who delay retirement. ID check time for you or anyone who knows 18 or older, especially those who traveling in the United States. Tomorrow, May 7th, anyone older than 18 accessing a federal site like security checkpoints and airport will need what is called the Real ID. It's a federally compliant license, learner's permit, or not driver ID card. Real ID is considered more secure than classic driver's licenses. They have advanced holograms, microprinting, and even information storage. So how do you know if you're a real ID? They have a black or gold star in the upper right hand corner. And if any of you soon to be drivers out there are planning on getting your runner's permit anytime soon, the department or motor vehicle opposite will take your driving test have had fully booked appointments for months ahead of the real life deadline. We're enforcing the Real ID rules start tomorrow. Anyone can get their Real ID issued even after May 7th. But if anyone you know, 18 or older, will be traveling soon, make sure they check for those stars. Superstars. Pop quiz, hot shot. What is the oldest national park in the United States? Yosemite, Frito Lake, Denali, or Yellowstone? If you said Yellowstone, ding ding, you're correct. In 1872, Yellowstone became the first national park in the U.S. Most of the park located in Wyoming, but stretching into Montana and Idaho as well. Today, there are 63 national parks in total. In addition to having some of the most diverse wildlife in the nation, Yellowstone National Park is also one of the most geologically fascinating parks. It sits on top of the volcanic hot spot that fuels its hot spring and erupting geysers. The most iconic is called Old Faithful. Now, geoscientists have discovered what's called a magma cap beneath the park, a layer of molten rock and hot liquid They acts like a natural pressure release valve beneath the surface. Only Valencia explains how it works. Geoscientist Magnical. In other words, something ever goes. Did you know there is a vault deep underneath the ice of a remote region on Norway that holds more than 1.3 million variety of the world seas? The city of Svalbard is the farthest north a person can fly on a scheduled flight, making it just accessible enough to house the Svalbard seed board. Its purpose to keep the seed crop variety from the drying the planet safe with future generation navigated climate change, population growth, and conflict. In other words, if something ever goes down and wipes out our food supply, people would hopefully be able to grow back some crop fairly quickly. The CBO officially began accepting samples in 2008, and countries from around the world, from Nigeria to Philippines, worked to catalog and package seeds to send for the collection. And there are still rooms for more. Seeds packed in an average of 500 seeds. The vault has room for a max 2.5 billion seeds. There's around 4.5 million varieties of crops. Now to a story highlighting the magic that can happen when we find or use the individual and talents of passion to help people in need. A retired doctor from Minnetonka, Minnesota, had a successful career specializing on prosthetic for people who have missing limbs or body parts due to traumatic injury. After starting a non-profit, Dr. Greg Ekbom has traveled to Ukraine 5 times since Russia invaded in 2022. He is helping both veterans and civilians get fitted for the medical equipment they desperately need. He just returned home last month, and here is part of his inspiring story. Dr. Ekbom visited Ukraine last month. The messaging with us are their plans to. Today's story is getting on a 10 out of 10 of principal in Iowa who may have shaped the day. All year long will be graduating Gateway High School in Tacoma after getting out of Harry's situation. His coursework was starting to seem insurmountable, and the clock was ticking, but Ollie would rise up with hard work and some hair-raising motivation from his principal, Aaron Robb. He started with dirty lunch. It was no shit. Congrats, Ollie. All right. Voluntary assignment time. This is National Teachers Appreciate Week, and show our appreciated for choosing us, my CNN team, to help you fuel your students' minds. We're launching CNN 10 Teacher of the Year. Email your nominations to CNN10 at CNN.com. We need a teacher's name, school's name, city, state, and a few sentences, including a strong example or how your teacher got above and beyond. The person nominating us to be at least 13 years old, and we are only accepting one email per class. No double submissions qualify. So, do a little group project. Huddle up. Come up with the most compelling case for your teacher before submitting that final draft, and we may just be coming visit your school. Let's celebrate you. We have a shout out going to Indiana today. The Panther at R. Nelson Schneider High School in Fort Wayne rise up. And Miss Polovic and Mr. Alwyn with all of our Owensboro High School in Kentucky. You better believe that we're giving you a shout out today. Thank you for making a party your day. See you tomorrow, everyone. I'm Corey Wire, and we are CNN 10th. Recently, I like this song. It's wait a second. Propose. 이무진의 Propose. It's so lovely song. I I listened to the music, the song again and again and again and again, over and over. Maybe about 2 hours today. I usually uh, I always listen to listen to a song if I pick something music, and then it's turned to the song.